Good morning to everyone. Today we are going to see the continuation of exercise 5.1, question number 8. So here is the question. Find the value of angle XYZ. Here is the figure. So a figure is given and the value of XYZ we have to find, isn't it? Now what we have to do first, we have to label the figure by the name. So A, here O, B, C and D. So label can be done according to your wish. Okay. Now since in the question angle AOB is given as 55 degree, therefore angle X that means angle COD will be equals to 55 degree. Why it is so? Because angle AOB is vertically opposite to angle COD. That's why angle X value will be equals to 55 degree. Now the second part of the question, what we have to do, can we apply the linear pair definition in this straight line BOD or in the straight line AOC? Now look, while applying the linear pair definition, what is the linear pair definition? In the linear pair definition it says that when we are going to add the two angles, it will become supplementary, isn't it? So angle AOB will be added to angle BOC. Which is angle AOB and BOC? So here look, AOB will be added to BOC. That means 55 will be added to angle Z will be equals to 180 degree. That is a linear pair angle, isn't it? So angle AOB plus angle BOC is equals to 180 degree. So what is the value of angle AOB? That is 55 degree. Angle BOC, that is Z, is equals to 180 degree. By transposing 55 to RHS side, it will be get subtracted. So 180 degree minus 55 degree will be equals to 125 degree. Therefore the value of angle Z will be equals to 125 degree, isn't it? Now you can see that angle BOC is vertically opposite to angle AOD. Hence angle Z, that is 125 degree value will be equals to angle Y value. Why it is so? Because angle Z is vertically opposite to angle Y. That's why. So here Z value is 125 degree. Therefore angle Y will be equals to 125 degree because of vertically opposite angle. Understood? Now in the same way we are going to solve the second part of the question. In this question a figure is given, the labeling we have to do with your own. So the name of the angles I had given as AOB is equals to 40 degree, BOC that is X which we have to find, then COD is 25 it is given, then DOE is Z which we have to find, and the last one EOY that is Y. So here we have to find the value of X, Y and Z. Okay, so can we see, by seeing the figure we can say that angle AOB that is 40 degree value, isn't it? So this 40 degree value will be equals to angle Z value. Why it is so? Because angle AOB is vertically opposite to angle DOE. That's why angle Z value will be equals to angle 40 degree, isn't it? So one of the angle we had already find it. Now the value of X and Y can be find by using the linear pair definition, isn't it? So using the linear pair definition in this straight line, that is AOB. So look, angle AOB plus angle BOC plus angle COD is equals to 180 degree, isn't it? And in the same way angle Y plus angle Z will be equals to 180 degree. That is angle AOE plus angle DOE is equals to 180 degree. Now look the solution how to solve. So here as I had said you beforehand that angle AOB is equals to 40 degree. Hence angle Z, that is angle angle DOE is equals to 40 degree. Why it is so? Because it is a vertically opposite angle. Now by linear pair definition, angle Y plus angle Z will be equals to 180 degree, where angle Z value we are having as 40 degree, isn't it? So substituting the value in this equation. So angle y is equals to 180 degree minus 40 degree, that will be angle y is equals to 140 degree. Hence the value of angle y is 140 degree, where angle z is equals to 40 degree. Now what is the angle left to find out? That is angle x. So again by linear pair, what we have to do? Adding all the three angles in the straight line. What is the straight line we are having? That is angle AOD, isn't it? So 40 plus x plus 25 will be equals to 180 degree. So 40 plus x plus 25 is equals to 180 degree. So 40 plus 25 will be equals to 65 degree, isn't it? So angle x plus 65 is equals to 180 degree. So angle x is equals to 180 minus 65 degree. So angle x is equals to 115 degree. So here is the answer. Next question. Next question, it is said that in the given figure, angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary angles, isn't it? If angle 1 is decreased, what change should take place in angle 2 so that both the angles still remains supplementary? That means here is the figure, isn't it? This one is a straight angle, angle 1 and angle 2 is a supplementary angle. And what do you mean by supplementary angle? That this is the supplement part 1, this is the supplement part 2. So what is the definition of supplementary angle? When adding both the supplement angle, it will be equals to 180 degree, isn't it? That means angle 1 plus angle 2 is equals to 180 degree. Now in this question it is asked that what will be happen when you decrease the value of angle 1, then what the change take place in angle 2. So look here, if suppose angle 1 is equals to 120 degree, isn't it? And angle 2 is equals to 60 degree. So what is the total of both? It is 180 degree. Now when we are going to decrease this value, suppose decrease in angle 1 is equals to 100. Then what will be the effect in angle 2? So angle 2 will be equals to how much? That will be equals to 80. Isn't it? So 80 plus 100 will be equals to 180 degree. That means it is very clear that when you are going to decrease the value or the angle of angle 1, then automatically the angle 2 degree or angle will be increased. Hence the answer is angle 2 will increase with the same measure as the decrease in angle 1. It means that when you are going to decrease the values of angle 1, automatically the value of angle 2 will be increases. Thank you.